All right, guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today's a special day. Today I have 9-time black belt world champion Lucas Lepri, my professor, my mentor. He's been with me for a few years now and has really changed my game on the mat and even off the mat, from dieting to psychology to the mental game. And he has inspired me not only to run a successful school, but to run a school with a very good environment that's healthy for the students' training. So today I have him on our channel, and he's going to show a really cool technique, and I'll switch it over to him.
All right, Tony, thank you for having me. I'm very proud to be here and share a little bit my knowledge with you all, okay? So today we're gonna see the lasso, okay? That's gonna be the subject, okay? I'm here in Raleigh, with Tony. I taught a seminar, and then the subject from the seminar was the lasso escape, okay? So there is a lot of guys have a trouble to escape from the lasso. Okay, so that's we're gonna cover a little bit now. I'm not going through the whole technique that we cover in the seminar, but I'm gonna explain a few details, few concepts that help you guys out. Okay, so Tony, start playing guard over here, right? So let's imagine that he's gonna start playing lasso over here. Okay, so and then I'm gonna if the guy has the playing open guard, lasso and spider, and then I just go over here, shut this leg down, and then is the time that I'm gonna, passing. Okay, so I'm gonna show you two things. Okay, so when he's, applying the open guard, he's playing open guard, and then another one when he's playing the la riva with the lasso. Okay, so the first one's gonna be like this. Okay, on the open guard, he has the spider and lasso. Okay, so basically it's like I'm gonna take his foot out of my biceps first before I start to move on. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way first, and then I'm gonna start to worry about the lasso. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, lightly move to the side, because when he's flat, it's gonna be easier for him to lock me down over here. I cannot move well, so I'm gonna go over here, lightly stab. I'm gonna go over here, put my leg back at the same time to prevent him to start hold my ankle or grab my pants. And then I'm gonna go over here and apply the knee cut, and then I'm gonna grab the collar. Okay, at this point over here, I'm gonna keep my hand free. Okay, if I grab something, he's gonna have more leverage to start taking me to that side. Okay, as soon as I grab the collar is the time that I'm gonna start, diving now. Okay, so I'm gonna start, going to the side to diagonal. Okay, the way that he's not push me away and stop me. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my elbow and go away. Okay, make sure that I'm gonna be on diagonal. If I'm gonna be on the side, easily he's gonna go over here, frame it, and recover the guard. And then I have to come back again. So make sure, just turn a little bit this way. So make sure as I'm here, as I start one more time over here. So lightly turning my hand, okay? Grabbing on the knee cut, break this grip and grab the collar as high as you guys can. Now I'm gonna driving, okay? And put my elbow on the floor and be like so. Make sure you're gonna keep your elbow bended, elbow on the mat, and this hand over here free. More he try to lift my, like this, you see, more he start try to use the lasso easily for me to put my hand out. Okay, so if I have a hard time to put my hand out, I just keep walking towards to the guy's head. Now I have a better, angle to start putting my hand out. Okay, if I stay low, and then I have a hard time to put my hand out, but more I start walking this way, on the halfway I'm gonna put my hand out, and then it's the time that I'm gonna put the knee and belly and get on his side control. Okay, so in the second option, that's gonna be on the lasso and spider. Okay. On the next one is gonna be when he has the lasso and the de la riva and hold the pants over there. All right. So at this point over here, guys, I'm gonna do kind of the same thing, okay? But I need to hold the collar over here, pull the guy's shoulder off on the floor. Okay. So now I can, easily put his de la riva out. Okay. If I don't grab, the collar the way that, I want and put his shoulder off on the floor, it's gonna be easier for him to keep the De La Riva nice and tight over here, you know, the way that I'm not able to put the De La Riva out. And then I have to use this hand over here. All right, but I wanted to have my grip on the collar because it's gonna be easier for me to start, you know, dive over there and escape. Okay, so I'm gonna be here, hold the collar. So notice that now he's gonna have the De La Riva plus lasso. I'm gonna grab the collar, put his shoulder off on the floor. Now I'm gonna put my leg straight, turn my toes out. Now is the time that I'm gonna put my shin over the guy's, you know, shin as well. I'm gonna go across. Okay, if I put my shin on his knee, he's gonna block me over here. I have to go below the guy's knee and drop my knee. As I'm dropping my knee, automatically I'm gonna be able to break his grip from the pants. Now I'm gonna do the same thing, elbow and go to diagonal. At the same time over here, now I'm gonna put my hand out. Once my hand comes out, I'm gonna come back with the knee on belly. All right? So let's do this one more time. De La Riva, lasso. Okay, notice that every detail is really important, okay? So make sure that, notice that I'm not changing my grips much. Okay, less I change is better, all right? Because more I change my grips, better for him to recover and escape. So I'm gonna grab over here, pull the guy's shoulder, go one. Look how I'm gonna be on my heel and turn. Drop, put my hand out. A lot of time the guy's gonna keep the grip. I just go over here, recover now. I just go, put my hand out, and go to the knee and belly. All right, so you guys, like, this is very like, we have so many options, okay? Everything depends how your opponent's gonna react and block you and grab, you know, but as I show now, we have two options when a guy play open guard, lasso and spider, and another option that when your opponent play De La Riva and lasso. Okay, that's, you know, happen very often, these two scenarios.
Guys, and when he's doing the demonstration on me, I know the camera can't see it, but like there's a lot of pressure that he's using with his shoulder where his grip is placed. Even from the grip on the pant, I can't really move. So I naturally want to kick my leg to free it, and he follows me with that crossface. And so it's very important. If you look at a lot of his matches, why he's successful is because he never gives the guy a chance to recover. He's always placing his grips at the right time. His hip movement, his knee pressure is just crazy, and he's so good at it, and he's been doing it for so many years, that when he does have these matches, whether it's gi or no gi, the concepts are the same, the applications are the same, the principles are the same, and it's very hard to move against that type of pressure. So just want to say that on the bottom, no one really comments like how they feel on the bottom when they're getting pressured, but it's not a good place to be in. So learn these concepts, try them at home. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them on the comments. It's great having my Professor Lucas Lepri. I'm going to put a link for his website, guys. He's got an online service where he shows all his techniques. You can become a member. It's really cool stuff he's posting. I'm on there all the time. He's posting 1, 2, 3 techniques a day, and he's showing some really good stuff, gi, no gi. And the other thing to mention that no one really talks about is Lucas's style is so good, so fundamental. Anybody could do it. You don't have to be flexible or athletic. And this is very good, in my opinion, for self-defense and MMA. A lot of people who are good at sport competition jiu-jitsu, sometimes their jiu-jitsu doesn't transfer well to MMA or self-defense because they're inverting or they're doing crazy stuff. His style is so good for those concepts because of his pressure, because of his hip placement, because he could very well easily, from the same position, if we were to go no-gi without the lasso, he can put more pressure, he can throw strikes, he can control an opponent. So I really want to mention that. So we'll put a link on his online membership stuff. Really good stuff. I'm going to also put a link for his YouTube channel. He's got a great YouTube channel where he's showing a lot of this stuff. Do me a favor, follow him, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Professor Lucas.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Hope you guys enjoyed.